We got the MLB playoffs starting today with a 4-game slate the next few days. Tigers Astros, that's my favorite series. I'm going to give you guys a free pick in that game later on in this video. Then we also have Royals against Orioles, Mets Brewers, and Braves Padres. So we got 4 wild card series. 4 teams get a bye. The winner of these series play those teams: Dodgers, Yankees, Guardians, and I forget the 4th. But we have 4 great games for playoff baseball running all week. Best of 3 series. And it's just going to be a fun and exciting time to bet on sports. We've had a great season all year with MLB. And I'm going to be firing plays from the algorithm all postseason. I've already dropped a 4-play VIP card on Winnable. I've sent it out. All these games for tomorrow, I've picked them all, besides for the Braves Padres, the last game. But I've bet on the Royals Orioles game, the Mets Brewers, and the Tigers Astros. I have a series bet in that series, and I also have a game pick, which I'll be giving you in a little bit. We're going to analyze that game coming up tomorrow. But I'm very excited for the playoffs. Now everything changes. The things that we've seen in the regular season, they don't matter as much. But some things will matter. Like the Tigers are on fire. They've been crushing it. Their young lineup's been doing really well. They have Tarek Skubal on the mound tomorrow. He's probably going to be, he is the AL Cy Young. The Astros, they started slow all season, and then they picked it up about halfway through and became one of the best teams in baseball, overcame a lead from Seattle. But Houston's way better in the playoffs than they are in the regular season. They've been one of the most dominant teams in all of baseball the past 4 or 5 seasons, versus the Tigers, who have a very young lineup. Skubal's first time in the playoffs, I believe. A lot of these guys came up halfway through the season for the Tigers, and they've been playing really well, overperforming. They don't really have many other starters. I think Montero might be their 2. But even Montero, they're going to have to pitch a lot of bullpen in this series. Tyler Holton, Foley. They're going to have to do a lot of bullpen. I think games 2 and 3 is going to be pretty much all bullpen for Detroit. Versus Houston, they have Hunter Brown, who's going to pitch. They have Aaron Getty's probably going to pitch out of the bullpen. But I think Skubal's first time in a playoff series against the Houston lineup that has hit him well might give him a little bit of trouble tomorrow. He has a 1-1 record, 3.16 ERA against Houston, which is way worse than what he averaged this year. We go to the 2 recent starts in 2024, 2 starts this season. One of them was a loss. Houston put up 4 runs in one of them, and they put 2 runs, and he didn't pitch deep. Only 6.1 innings in his 2 starts against the Houston Astros. We take a look at Framber Valdez, who's pitched very well against Detroit. 2-2 with an ERA of 2.49. A lot of strikeouts. So we're looking at pitchers in opposite directions. And another thing to go in line with this game and potentially in this series, when you look at the narrative publicly, Tarek Skubal's going to be the Cy Young. He's getting plus 130 on the money line tomorrow. You got to think a lot of the public's going to be all over Tarek Skubal at plus 130. And the algorithm spit out the play about an hour ago. We're on Houston minus 155. It opened at Houston minus 130. You would think the public's going to be on Detroit, and the line moved to minus 155. That's telling us a lot of sharp money has come in on Houston, with the algorithm being some of that. I already got a bet in on it. And another pick for this series, we are in on Houston series price. It's minus 178 when I bet it. Detroit has a lot of magic. They've been the hottest team in baseball the last 40 games, absolutely killing it. But they're playing against the veteran-savvy, battle-tested MLB playoff Houston Astros, guys that have been around, an organization that has done very well, especially in the playoffs the past 4 or 5 seasons. A.J. Hinch, he's facing his former team. I think the manager will be in play. I think he's a really good manager for Detroit. I do think they have the edge there. But overall, I think Houston's going to win Game 1 tomorrow. They do have all 3 games at home, I believe. A lot of people are going to be betting Scooble. He's not going to get the W tomorrow, and I think Houston's going to win one of those next 2 games to eventually win this series. I did have a World Series bet on Detroit, not for much money. I had less than $100 total bet on Detroit at crazy odds if they do happen to win the series. But the thing is, it doesn't matter because I'm focused on the playoffs and making way more money. My unit size 3,000. I don't really care that much about the Detroit bet. If they do happen to win, great. But I'm betting on Houston, so I want Houston to win. Series price, money line tomorrow. We're all in on the Houston Astros. That's the free pick. Have fun. The algorithm is ready for the MLB playoffs. If you're looking to lock in on winnable, weekly package, monthly package, those are great options. A lot of sports going on right now. But if you're looking for the next month of October for playoff baseball, monthly package is right there calling your name. Thank you everybody for watching the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Playoff baseball, plays are locked and loaded. Go get the packages. Let's keep on printing.